Sample 6 is called Robine, and sample 7 is Malay, and we got them from a rock called Issole in South Seta in the crater floor. In order to learn more about a rock to decide if we actually want to pick up a sample there, we do what's called an abrasion patch. So we take a bit on our rover and we scrape off the surface of a rock, and so you can see some of the interior that's less altered by the exterior environment. In the abrasion patch associated with these cores, we saw this beautiful big sulfate crystal that looks exactly like a polar bear. And I remember it so strongly because we saw signals that look like sulfate, we saw signals that look like hydration, and it had another chemical that we think is either perchlorate or phosphate. These samples are interesting because they capture some of the diversity of minerals that we saw on the crater floor. And we saw things like white sulfate crystals. Those are exciting because on Earth, they can preserve signs of life for a really, really long time. For me as an astrobiologist, the other really exciting thing about this rock is that we saw multiple types of signals that are consistent with organics. And organics are the building blocks of life, and they're also signs of potential habitability in this environment. So maybe there are organics in the sulfate crystal that's in that polar bear in this rock. Out of this pair, we dropped Malay in the sample depot at Three Forks. That mix all together in just one 100 micron spot, which is a really, really small area. That was really unique and exciting about this rock.